Welcome. In this video, we're going to do this mathematical Olympiad preparation question. The challenge with the question is that this 2023 is way too large and we're not going to multiply it over and over and over. So what to do? Let's call this t and let's make t squared t to the fourth power. See if we can find a pattern. So let's find the value of t squared. To do that, let's separate the numerator and denominator. Now we're going to expand 1 plus I squared. To do that, we're going to follow the formula a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. If you remember, the value of I is square root of -1. So I squared is -1. Let's replace that value. So t squared is going to be half of an I, right? I over 2. This is useful. Now let's make t to the fourth power. Okay. It's going to be the same as I squared over 4. And by replacing the value of I squared by 1, we're going to get -1 over 4. Repeating that process, the value of t to the eighth power is positive 1 over 16. Okay. Now this is the important part, right? So we know all of this, right? So how to break this 2023 into many parts. And so to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find a number smaller than this, okay? That is still divisible by 8. Okay, I'm going to get 2016, right? So, and then we're going to use this number, okay? So t to power of 2023, I'm going to separate to t to power of 2016. Okay, instead of t to the seventh power, we're going to write this. Okay. Now let's plug in the values. Okay. This is going to be 1 over 16 to power of 252 is still not very helpful, right? So instead of that, let's write 1 over 16 as 4 to power of -2. I'm sorry, 2 to power of -4. So if you remember, t to the fourth power was -1 over 4. Okay. We're going to write it as -2 to power of -2. Okay, the value of t, we're going to write it down, of course. Okay, now remember, this is the negative. This negative is right over here. We're going to add these powers together. And first, the numbers, like the denominators, is going to be 1 over 4. And then the I is I multiplied by 1 plus I. Okay. Remember, I forgot this negative over here. I'm going to add it later. Okay, this is where I add it. And now we're going to have a plus 1 plus a, I. What am I saying? Okay, so this is going to be the final answer, the final value. I hope you found it useful. If you did, don't go without a like.